Alright, so this is my level. Yeah, I started off with a puzzle, kind of a puzzle, it's a movement puzzle, and then I have this arrow here to indicate that there's something to go up for, and you can walk into it, and there's like, it's kind of a maze. You eventually jump up to here and pick up a gem, and you'll see that there's an egg up there, indicating that there's something there that you will find later. Then you get through this, and then just an easy way to get to here, and on your way there, you pick up a gem, and then here you'll see that there are a bunch of movement blocks, and you'll actually notice the elevator, which is different from how I had it before, because before it was just kind of hidden in the ground, and I noticed that players couldn't find it. So you can use the movable tiles to block off these lasers, and then you see that there's a question mark there, and let me just get that back up. So you get to here, yep, you realize you have to get to the other side of it, so you can jump. Okay, so there's a question mark there, so you can just kind of follow follow the elevator, and if you stay on it long enough, you'll get shoved into here, which leads you to this hidden room here, which gets you this like Easter egg, I suppose. And you can get the yarn or cake, and also this will help you on the last part of the mission. If he gets you stuck here, you can just punch him out of the way. And then there's that way you don't have to keep doing this laser part, a flag here. So now there are two paths that you can take. You can either go up to see what's in here, and you'll see that there's a gem, or you can just go straight down. I think I'm just gonna. Okay. So let's get that gem up there. There we go. And then you can jump down here as soon as I get out of ice. And then there's another gem there. And you get onto this boat. The reason this boat is here, I got some feedback that it might not be necessary, but that would require me to remove this water area. The point of this water area is just to catch you in case you weren't paying any attention. But if you'll realize that you might want to go back to get that that yarn. So I didn't want to remove the player from the ability to be able to get back up, just like that. So I put the boat in, that way they can get from this right area to the left. And before I had the raccoon here, but that guy made it impossible to get through it. So I still wanted it to be difficult, but not impossible as it was, because the raccoon could just get over into the water and you'd never be able to get onto the boat. So this made it difficult, where we had to time it, but not really impossible. So as you can see, I could just kind of get past that by just waiting. And this area just requires you to time your jumps. The first time there was nothing in here. It was just a bunch of the blocks that you stand on, they blow up. But that wasn't really enough challenge to get up. It was just kind of an inconvenience. So I found this to be more challenging and more fun. So yeah, you just have to go like that, double jump in there, and then you have one of these tiles here and a gem. Yeah, and now from here you have to jump into here. You can jump like that, or you can use this use the boosters to boost you up a little bit higher. And then here you need to basically time your jump so that you can float over it. Yeah. So I decided to add this just because I enjoyed the idea of spikes, and I used lava blocks or lava booster blocks earlier, and I figured they shouldn't just stop existing after they were over there. So I used them again. And here you can see that if you got the yarn, you actually don't have to deal with a laser, which can be a bit of pain if you didn't get it earlier. But yeah, depending on how long this takes, I might just skip over this until I get through it. We'll see. I was asked a few times why that little like thing here was there. There really was no reason. I just liked the way it looked, and it made a few players question whether or not they could actually go through it. So they tried a couple of times, and then realized it was too hard to do it. So I just kind of left it for just to kind of mess with the player a little. And there we go. So now this bush or explosion, whatever you want to call it here, I put it there to try and indicate that there's something hidden. I think of them as bushes, so when I see a bush, I kind of think of something hidden. So if you just jump over it, you'll get a gem here, and that's the last one. So you can just leave, and that's the game, or that's the level.